what we're going to do is we're going to do one full container of chemical from the unit, and we're going to see how long does it take and how far do we get. And we'll just use the time counter of the camera to measure it. And then when we run out of product, we will come in here with a SANI Fogger, and we'll see what a SANI Fogger does. So I'm going to be really nice in this time trial. I'm going to stop. We're going to dig our path. We'll set up our ladders. We're going to do all that so that, and we're not going to count that against victory on the time. We're going to do a time test. So on your mark, get set, go ahead, go. Yeah, as long as you're within like 2 feet of it, yep. Yeah, don't kill yourself. You gotta get the box on the left. Kind of did over there. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to get that top pipe. Doesn't feel good to have to do that, does it? So I'll set up the ladder for you to do that side later. So let's just do like one rack at a time. So you got to squirt back in the shelves on the top? No, you got that shelf, the next shelf down. Yep, no, one up. Yep, get that shelf. There you go.
It doesn't go further enough.
Do you feel like you're getting everything on the shelf?
No.
Well, then slow down until you feel like you get it. Or you believe you've got it. It's a better way of saying it. So it doesn't matter what you feel. So I think what I would do is move the ladder out of your way and then do back there and get all the stuff in the back corner, or crawl behind it or something. And then just remember, you still got to do the bottom shelf.
Yes.
When we do this shelf over here, we'll have to clear a spot here for that. So I'll do that again off camera, and I won't charge it against victory.
Is this all right? Just temporary.
All right. That whole 12 inches of reach out and touch you doesn't do much. So let's, since we're not doing justice right here, let's stop. I'll pause the camera. We'll set up a ladder down here, and then we'll do this rack. Okay, go ahead. So I dug everything out. It took me 5 minutes or something. And then don't kill yourself, hero. See, this is such a pain that I think most people, they're just not going to do it. It's dangerous. Yeah, you're getting sketchy dangerous, you know. Okay, don't kill yourself now. Does it give you the feeling that no matter how hard you try, you're missing big spots?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Although that one you did good on. So obviously, you know, some things would be much quicker. You're going to do an empty room and be much faster. A classroom with just some chairs and tables would be quicker, but still a pain. I'll move the ladder so you can get the bottom shelf. So I'll pause this.
Not here though, right? Just from here?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
You just want to get the rest of the bottom of the shelf where the ladder was.
Okay.
You already did that shelf. You want to go down.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, do that bottom shelf.
It's just not going deep inside enough.
Right, so try to go back to get as much as the lathe area and stuff. And then we'll go around to the other side and work our way this way. So we're gonna have to move all that stuff, set up a ladder to go up high, but I don't think we're gonna make it that far in this container. Right here, it's a nice visualization. Got the lighting just right that shows the fog, which in their, you know, to their benefit, look, you know, it's a good video shot. So see if you can squeeze through here and get to the end of this machine right there. Cool. Sorry about the sun glares. And then don't forget the drill press because it's behind you, because I had to move it. I had to move it out of the way. So everybody touches that thing all the time when they're working. All right, you ready? So you want to get the machine I had to pull out from behind you? That one right behind you?
This one?
Yeah. I had to pull that out. It was in your way. I had to pull that out to get the ladder in. So.
The wind's blowing it away.
Yeah, that doesn't work outdoors.
And it's even a very mild wind.
I know, it's no wind. But anyway. So I would do the reel. Oh, when you're ready. I'm messing you up. You got your own plan, huh? Does it stop working? Yeah, it's sucking air. It's running out of chemical. Okay, so you ready? I'll set up the ladder for you to do behind you.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and stop. Let me set up a ladder again. I'll give this as freebie time for them. Okay, got you set up here. Got a ladder set up. Don't kill yourself. I need a bigger ladder because you're not supposed to step on this top step.
Here we go.
Push in the whole world to kill you. I ran out, huh?
Almost.
I can hear the pump sounds different. If you hold it flatter, you might get a little more out of it. Anything coming out of that? No.
I think the hose is too short.
Yeah, it might be too short, but hold it flat and see if you can't get it to prime again. Now, hold it parallel to the shelf as though it was sitting on the shelf. Yeah, now just pull the trigger until something comes out.
It's very weak now.
Well, it's not doing anything.
Oh.
There you go. You got a prime. You're gonna have to try to, as it's running empty, you're gonna have to try to hold that real flat. Oh, don't overstep. I'm not gonna tell you you missed the whole back right-hand side of that shelf. That's all right. Go ahead. Okay, how about I pause and I move the ladder for you? So you can do these last ones. All right, so we're gonna finish that. All right, you gotta go a lot slower. Just because that whole back, I know it didn't get sprayed. You gotta look at where the fluid's going.
It's hard.
I know you're trying to make it fast so you don't run out of fluid, but you're gonna run out wherever you run out. You want it to be a fair test. Yeah, ran out again. Just hold it real flat. So wait till it primes. Yeah, just hold it real flat till it primes again. Wait a sec.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you ran out again. So keep it super flat. There you go. So one thing I don't like is you run out of fluid even when there's fluid left in the container. I mean, all of them are going to do that a little bit. Even a SANI Fogger can do that. But this may be all you get. Yeah, you're still going to go a little bit. So then you want to do all these stuff here. I'll get it out of the way. And I'm going to move this ladder for you. I think I can do it and film at the same time. Go ahead. You got to get up there. Well, forget doing up there. We'll be nice to Victory. We'll just pretend you did up there. Nah, that's it. You're dead. All right, so let's stop and let's figure out the square footage that we did and the amount of time it took. I just want to see how many square feet we got. So we made it from there to here, so 78 inches, so by 25 feet. So we'll do the math later. I just wanted that on film so we can figure it out. 78 inches by 25 feet. Okay, Hira, so what's your takeaway? I know both of us are going to tend to be a little biased. Might have even come through in our, so if you drive a Maserati and then you're told you got to ride a tricycle and you got to enter a race, it's just hard not to make fun of the tricycle. So we're going to talk about, right now that seems super biased. So let me just back off of that. But tell me what you thought. What were your thoughts? I like the bag. We both love the bag. What else do you think?
I've seen various videos showcasing the product, the Victory, but this is really my first time using it, and it's a lot more difficult to control it and let it do its thing. And I have to say that it's a lot less convincing a product than I thought it would be as an electrostatic sprayer, even though it's not even close to being a ULV.
Right, yeah, I still have a soaking wet floor. So it's been over an hour, my floor is still wet. for the scientists out there. You don't even read that? 76 degrees, 50% humidity. So, and an hour and a half later, it's still soaking wet. So that's a pretty warm day and pretty low humidity where things would normally evaporate very quickly. But anyway, so go ahead.
The distance of the particle dispersion being, I guess, several feet, it is very, very limited. And also the lack of speed itself. It's probably the most suitable dealing with the very small offices and other rooms, but I just can't see this being effective or being a good choice for large conference rooms or anything even larger than, I would say 1,500 square feet, maybe even less than that.
Right.
It takes way too much time.
Now, over here, I don't know if you noticed it, but I had a different viewing angle. When you were spraying this shelf over here, I noticed that the fluid wouldn't even make it to the back wall. Yes. So these, without you sticking in the nose inside and slowing down, these racks right here are 24 inches deep. So it couldn't go 24 inches without you, well, it just couldn't do it.
Correct.
So it's less than, with no wind, no anything going on, it's less than a 24-inch spray.
Yes.
So
at some point, I just had to give up in terms of reaching deep.
That's what happens. I noticed you had to do it a lot of times, especially where it was dangerous. We never got the roof. No, up here, no roof features ever got dealt with. And some people would say, oh, there's no COVID up there. But fact is that COVID moves around the air. Other bacteria does too, exactly like dust. So wherever dust is where you're going to have bacteria and viruses. And they get dislodged when there's gusts of wind or movement or agitation, and then they reinfect people. And so it does matter. So this is a SANI Fogger. It uses a high output blower that can go 50 feet, not a foot and a half. So that's 40 times the distance about. And it works outdoors. This Victory absolutely will not work outdoors. The SANI Fogger is a true ULV fogger, so I can do all my paperwork over here. There's no way I'll do any of my office stuff with that Victory. It will, I guarantee you, it will harm stuff. Like I've got a wireless keyboard. I wouldn't trust it with that. I've got a nice mic for when we do conference stuff. A flat screen, a laptop, a radio, a bunch of paperwork over here. No way I would let that Victory do it. I absolutely guarantee it will soak that stuff and damage it. I have SANI fogged. I've done over 130 demos of this area over here where we've fogged all of this area over 130 times. Anyway, so instead of this little tiny thing that I was jokingly calling it a pea cup, which is wrong of me, I'm sure. But that little plastic container. So this comes with a large container. It's hot swappable, and it holds 2.2 gallons of product. So this one's not even full because I've done some demos over here with it. So, but we're going to get more than that square footage, which was probably 150 square feet. It was probably what we got with this sprayer off a container. So granted, it's taller roofs. So we'll go back to the taller roofs. So granted, it's taller roofs, but we basically got, oh no, let me think. Yeah, right at 150 square feet. So the SANI Fogger is the only fogger that was really meant to do work with COVID. All of them were, all the other types of foggers were really developed for work with managing, like to be an electric squirt bottle or something like that. Here's the beauty of a SANI Fogger. No ladders, no digging pathways. This will shoot 50 feet, and that's less than 50 feet. When I use this, you'll notice I'm going to slow down on things that are far away and speed up really fast on things that are close. And it creates a tremendous amount of air turbulence. Because this is true electrostatic, you can't see with human eye most of what's coming out. So let's do a quick demo real quick of that outside actually, just so people can see. I'm going to not turn on the blower, and I'm just going to turn on the fluid, and you can see what looks like some fog. And then I'll put this on, I'll spray this on my hand so you can get a sense of how much is really coming out here. This is an absolute river of product. And I'm not even catching all of it. I'm just shooting it into my hand. Can you see on the ground? Does the camera see it? Okay.
Yes.
So what's going on there is you can't even see most of what comes out of this. Anyway, that's it. That's a SANI Fogger. Super, super fast. Since we're at it, I'll spray all our stuff. I just brought it to 900 square feet because we've measured it to right here. That beam is 980 square feet. So that was maybe another 10 seconds.
Thank you.
Yep.